watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Make him work. When you get close, he can't fucking fight in the inside. Trust me. How long you been trusting me? Get close to him and just keep poking. When I say penitentiary, put that knife in him. Put him in him. Okay?
I put on this, yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young, rich nigga.
Separate yourself.
Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great. Non-stop. Keep the pace.
I'm down.
There we go. Yo, Rize Podcast family. What it do, what it is, how y'all feeling? Hope everybody had a great day today, man. It's Monday. Oh, man. I just want to say, but prayers to everybody that's dealing with something, going through something, got something they need to talk about, but don't have nobody to talk to, people that's going through life by themselves, my prayers and condolences, everybody that's sick and shut in, man. Prayers and condolences go out to you, man. 5-time champ, 3 different weight divisions, the hard-hitting, devastating puncher, Gervonta Tank Davis. Redesigning minds one mind at a time. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Under Armour, thanks for all you do for the gym and the community. Shout out to all the parents, fighters, amateurs, pros, coaches. Shout out to all the volunteers, aunts, uncles, moms, dad, grandparents. Everybody that helped make that gym go round, man. We really appreciate you, man, and thank you for all you do. Shout out to EOE, Education Over Everything. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotions, Miss Olivia Pope. I got to hang out with Miss Olivia Pope last night. I took her and Kelsey out. Happy birthday to them, too, also. Bad Girl Promotions, November the 5th. My daughter, Kelsey, November the 6th. I got to hang out with them last night for their birthday. Last but not least, y'all can say it with us in the chat. Bouts. What's going on, Miss Lori? Stretched out Bout. Alan Johnson, what's going on? How you feeling today, Miss Lori?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready. I'm excited.
What you excited for, Miss Lori?
I'm excited about our special guest. He knows he's one of my favorites.
Well, since you excited about our special guest, go ahead and introduce him and bring him in.
Okay, y'all are in for a treat tonight. We got one half of the Twin Towers with us tonight. The one and only, one of DMV's great fighters and commentators that they ever had on TV. The wonderful Mykal.
I ain't doing no more introductions. Miss Lori. I can't compete with that. What's going on, champ? Welcome to the Rize Podcast.
Man, I appreciate that. That was incredible introduction. Thank you, Miss Lord.
You know you my fave.
Right there.
Yeah.
That Mike always knows he's my fave. I find him at every fight.
Yes,
well,
she does.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you take charge, then, Miss Lord. I'm gonna let you handle it.
You want me to take charge?
Yes, since that's your baby, I'm gonna let you handle
it. Him and his brother, I love them both. I'm telling you, they some good doggone fighters. First, I want Mike to let us know what's coming up here for you, Mike.
Oh yeah, November 22nd, Jetta Promotions. We fighting at a live casino in Hanover, Maryland, right next to Anne Arundel Mall and everything. I'm the main event. I'm taking on Mark Dawson from Philadelphia. So the whole DMV versus Philadelphia, that whole rivalry. That's what you got in your main event. On top of that, you have Derek Scooter Davis, Mykal Phillips, Nasheed Smith, Scrappy, Ahmed Jones, he fighting. Yeah, so that's what we got going on November 22nd.
I can't wait. Do you got tickets?
Yes, I have
you
tickets.
Guys hit him up for tickets. And if he sells out of tickets, he'll turn you on to someone else that has some more. But
Yeah,
hit
for
him up
sure.
on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. And he'll get with you on them tickets now.
Yeah. If you can't get them from me, man, make sure you do try to get them from the fighters, man. It always helps all of us. So man, please look out.
I'll be calling you for my ticket. I'll be there to support you. You already know.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
You already know. Like, what got you into boxing? How long ago? I mean, what made you start boxing?
So I first ever walked into a gym, I was 4 years old.
Right.
My brother and my father, they Tez was playing football, so and then some people from there was like, yeah, we about to check out this boxing gym. Long story short, we went to the boxing gym and pretty much we never left. So since then we've been at it since 4.
And your dad's been your coach ever since, right?
Yeah. We started with Mr. McCann, who passed away back in 2013. And then but my father took over shortly. This is the thing. My father took over. Actually, as the main reason he took over, my mother tried to basically call his bluff or whatever. She's like, "Well, if you know everything, why don't you train him?" And then he went and did it, and we've been successful. He's gotten two fighters to world championship opportunities and things like that. So, I guess he knew what he was doing.
Right. He definitely knows what he's doing because he got 2 sons, and I tell you what, both of you guys are awesome.
Hey,
now, what was your amateur career like?
Hold up, Miss Lori. I gotta give Mom some credit too, because Mom be holding it down too. I seen Mom in action in Vegas. Mom hold it down too.
Who Mom?
Huh?
He's giving props to your mother too.
I appreciate that. But I don't remember when you would have seen my mother in Vegas.
Don't worry about it. See, don't worry about it.
But tell me about your amateur career. What was your amateur experience like?
The amateur career consisted of about 100 amateur fights. I won one national championship. I was not a standout amateur at all, in all honesty. So when I turned pro, a lot of people thought the ceiling wasn't high for me. So every step I took, it was one in the right direction. The ceiling, they had to keep raising the ceiling. So I made my pro debut. I was fighting, and early on in my career, I was 4-0. I was fighting guys 3-1. I was 6-0 fighting guys 4-2. So,
right.
we were stepping out there kind of quick. Where some people were like, man, you should take his time on, blah blah blah. But my father helped in running my pro career, and it's like I said, it all worked out in the beginning. Shout out to Keystone Boxing. In the beginning, it was thanks to Ross Malavinsky and his father. They gave us a platform early.
Wow. Okay. So you got a fight coming up, and you're fighting
Mark
Dawson. Mark Dawson, right?
Yeah.
And he's out of Philly. Is it going to be a lot of Philly people on that card too, or is he the only one from Philly?
As far as I know, he's the only one from Philly, but he swears he's bringing some people down. I-95. So they're going back sad.
Well, the DMV is going to be in there representing.
Nah, for sure.
And Baltimore, we're going to be in there representing. We're going to be standing with you, Mike, because I know you got this. How do you like commentating? I know you commentated on a bunch of really good fights.
Yeah. I love it. I love doing the commentary. These days it's mostly people I know and things like that. But it teaches me that I do have to be. I'm not allowed to be biased. So I try to be as professional as I can. I come through. I dress for the part and everything like that. So, and like I said, I'm commentating, friends that I came up with, sparring with, fighting with, you know what I mean? So whatever my synopsis is of the fight, you gotta take it, and you gotta think of what, really listen to what I'm saying. It might be something important for you to know, or if you just wrecking shop, I'm just be singing your praises. It's gonna be easy to do because I know you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
How hard is it to not be biased?
It's honestly it's not too hard, just because most of the time when I'm on the broadcast, I'm saying what I would say to them if I was in attendance just as a fan. Instead of just yelling it out to the ring, I'm just breaking down what I see, and I give the fighters aspect. I give the fighters aspect of everything that's going on, no matter good or bad. I gotta talk about what I see.
Right. Well, I tell you, I got to give your father a lot of props. I love his little one coach's opinion. The
Yeah.
little thing, the thing he does. I actually bought one of his sweatshirts, and
Oh,
my granddaughter stole it from me.
So you snitching live on the podcast.
Yes, I snitched.
In front of our special guest Mike Fox.
Yes, I'm snitching, saying my granddaughter stole my sweatshirt. So I
now
got to
you
get
and Coach
another.
Kenny, come on out. They got us.
I ain't hear nothing. These glasses are for a reason. I can't see. I'm definitely one here.
Well, Senior had some stuff he wanted to ask you too about something.
Yeah, so I remember you had a big matchup versus, I think it was Gabrielle Mastre.
Yeah, there you go.
With in a robbery, and I believe the ref was even dismissed of her duties off of that fight. A lot of people thought you won that fight.
Yeah, it was actually one of the judges that was dismissed. Mark Nelson was the referee. He refed a good fight that night. Nothing he did wrong. But the judge was Gloria Martinez.
The judge, my bad. The judge.
Yeah, all good. It was Gloria Martinez Rizzo. She was only dismissed for like 6 months. She popped back. She popped back out. They just wanted to make let the dust settle for real.
A statement.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten who she is and things like that. But like last I heard, she's still judging down in Florida on like smaller cards in like Florida and things like that. So
yeah, she had like 117, 110 or something.
Yeah, so for the other guy, and I dropped him.
Yeah.
So what her being dismissed, how would that help you? And like, could you challenge that fight or anything like that? Like, how would that work? That's what I was curious about.
We did kind of protest the fight, but the commission, they upheld the decision based upon the other two judges giving out scores in Maestre's favor. But I mean, all of like her score was the most heinous, but all of the judges were scrutinized for their scores.
Yeah, 114, 113.
A lot of people thought that was highway robbery.
Was.
The best thing about it, the silver lining, the saving grace is that it was on national TV. It's on YouTube now, so people still pull up on me and tell me, man, they robbed you. I know you tied in, they robbed you. I'm like, yeah. I remember, like, right as I got home, like a week after the fight, I was going into the grocery store. Some old dude I'd never seen before. He's like, man, they robbed you, man. Just yelled it across the parking lot. I'm like, yes, they did.
So
wow.
How easy or how complicated is it to make the transition from boxer to announcer to boxer to commentator to how easy is it to go back and forth? Or complicated?
It's not. Well, any fighter commentator that I speak to, like sometimes I speak to Chris Algieri. I speak to I have a cousin who played in the NFL. He commentates college games. His name's Tyoka Jackson. He commentates college games, so he gives advice on it and everything like that. But the main thing they tell me is that, my broadcast partners, they'll tell me, we don't know what you know. We can never be you to just, lean into that, firsthand experience you have. And I've been at it for some years now. It's gotten easier, and I do exactly that. So it's quite easy. I actually like it too, because even when I have a fight coming up, if I get to commentate, it puts me just in a mindset to just be, looking for, rhythm and patterns that, fighters may have. And it puts me in a mindset to kind of train my eyes, train my vision for the sport. So I love it.
And you're good at it.
Thank you.
You're very, very good. Non-biased. You giving straightforward, no chaser. Right. You just give whatever it is. What it is. Absolutely. Whether they're your friends, whether you know them personally, you gonna call it just like you see it. You're not gonna show no favoritism.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of the fighters I've commentated, especially the ones from around here or fought on the cards, like the Davis promotion cards or I worked with one Jetta card. a few of the no excuse cards and things like that. Like a few of the people they'll hit me up in the DMs. Like I'll post the highlights of like what I was talking about during the fight and things like that. And they're like, man, nah, this. Like I watched it back and like I understood exactly what you were saying. And then it was one dude whose father was like, man, I told my son, man, you need to go watch it. He said, and listen, just listen to everything you were saying. And then he later the fighter hits me up like, man, nah, I'm gonna be working on that. Watch me next time. Da, da, da. I'm like, yeah, nah, bro, I'm just here to help. Y'all still my man.
Miss Laura, can you hold it down? I need to check something. Can you hold it down? Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
I got you. And oh man, it just slipped my mind just that doggone fast when he said that. I don't know how to stop it. It started over. Somehow or another, we're having problems on the internet on the thing. I don't know. I have my phone right here, and all it's doing is loading. So that's what I think he went to fix. I'm not sure what. And then we're showing two. You know, do you see me and you on the screen, and then me and you on the left too?
Yeah, I see it. I actually got the joint on I have the YouTube stream on my TV right now. I see it.
Yeah, but I mean, if there's 4 of us, you don't see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's never done that before.
Oh.
I don't know what that's from. I have no idea.
Miss Lloyd, you on your phone, ain't you, Miss Lloyd? I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. StreamYard just changed the feature that you talking about, Miss Lloyd. But I don't know how we got 2 lives going. I deleted them earlier. That's why I had to start the show over again. Because that was that's something StreamYard just did. I was trying to figure out what's wrong. My bad, Mike Fox. What I mean? My apologies.
Yeah,
we just might have to run it like this, and I have to take care of it after the live. Figure out which one is which. I don't know.
Now let me ask you a question. I'm just going to veer off just for a second. Is your brother due to fight anytime soon?
No, as of right now, Tez had a daughter back in January, so he's like in full dad mode right now. He's he's getting things situated on that end.
And his little baby's a cutie pie. Your father be posting his grandbabies.
Yeah, look just like him too, right?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. It's something being a parent.
Yeah. I babysat a couple weekends ago, man. She looked just like him, and she be eating.
How old is she now?
What, 10 months maybe?
10 months.
Yeah, 10, 11 months, yeah.
Seems like it was just yesterday.
Right.
When I
sprouted.
Time flies.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Yes. So when you gonna get your dad a grandbaby?
Oh, being a parent is an expensive lifestyle that I don't think I can afford yet.
Take your time, young man. Take your time.
I
don't
know
rush
that's right. How old are you now, Mike?
I turned 30 back in October. October 28th, I turned 30.
I thought you were a lot younger. That's not old, baby. Because
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, indeed. So, after this fight in December, are you looking to fight like sometime in the beginning of next year?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what opportunities come. So, we finishing up the year. November 22nd. We're gonna finish up the year, and we'll see what comes up. We'll just see what comes up. I'm looking for a big opportunity. I'd love to, fight on somebody's undercard. I don't care if it's the Zone or PBC, whatever. I'm down to fight. I like this. I love doing this. I get to travel. I love to travel, and I love to fight. So that's those 2 things work together. So.
Yeah. So what kind of prep? I don't know if you can talk about this because it might be too soon to even talk about it. Are you doing anything different in this camp that you didn't do in any of your other camps?
No, not really. I think in my last fight, I did a lot of my prepping in Australia because I was Tim Zoo's sparring partner, so I was getting that kind of sparring. But I did miss out on my strength conditioning with my coach, Coach D'Angelo Kennard. That performance, but this camp, I'm just everything. I'm doing everything. I'm doing the boxing, which comes naturally. I'm doing the strength and conditioning preparation. And this fight is at super welterweight, and I feel stronger. It's a little less weight to lose, and now even people are telling me I'm looking a little thicker and more solid. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how that translates on fight night.
You look like, to me, because I've seen you many times. You look like the same person I see at the fights just as a spectator.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm always in the gym. I'm always in the gym, so it's never. I try not to get out of shape. Even when I go out of town, I pack some workout clothes just to get some miles in, or I just feel like I always want to be doing something.
Would you prefer gym work or road work?
Say again?
Which one you prefer, gym work or road work?
Gym work. I do road work only because I have to. I don't like running. Like when I'm done boxing, I'm probably done running.
Now you sparred with Tank before, didn't you? Get him, prepare him for a fight.
Yeah. So when he was getting ready for Mario Barrios, Coach Calvin, he's known my father. Well, we've all known each other for years, but Coach Calvin called my father like, we need Fox. He getting ready, Tank getting ready for Barrios, and then he's like, my dad called me like, you want to go to Vegas? I said, yeah, I go. And but Calvin has known me since I was like 7. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So it was funny actually. The first time when I went out there, the first time we sparred, everybody kind of like surrounded the ring. They're from Vegas and they're used to seeing Tank knock everybody out.
Right.
I remember, one guy was in there like they saw like, man, how tall is he? Yeah, I told him I'm 6'4", sir. He's like, Calvin, where you find him? He said, that's family right there, man. That's back, we got him from back home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you prepared him well.
Yes,
you definitely prepared him well.
He did.
I remember that night. I remember that night when y'all was in there sparring and Coach Calvin was looking for something, and he was just trying to see if Tank could touch you, and he touched Tank. Was like, we got him.
Yeah.
And right out there, he destroyed Mario Barrios.
Yeah, they said when because Coach Calvin said it was actually Kenny's idea. He's like, yeah, who'd be perfect? He said, man, Fox. We gotta get Fox over here. And then when they told Tank, like, yo, so Mike gonna come through. He's like, man, I know we need somebody tall. He too tall. He said, but they said, if you can hit him, I told him the same thing. If you can hit me, you will be able to hit him. If you can land, if you can get close to landing, you're gonna on me. You're gonna land on him. And we did 4 weeks of sparring, at least 3 times a week. We were sparring 3 times a week for 4 weeks, man. We was running together, training together, man, and it just I'm just happy it worked out. I'm happy it worked out for him. I figured it would, but just to lend my assistance.
What's a few things? What's a few things you learned in that camp?
What I specifically remember from that camp is just we got Floyd Mayweather was getting ready to do that exhibition with Logan Paul, and I just enjoyed like really just watching his work ethic at that time, late 40s. He still like he came into the gym. They say he ran to the gym. He changed his shoes, put his gloves on. That was his one break, and then he had somebody working pads, and he was on the bag. He didn't stop moving until he was done for like an hour straight.
Wow.
He grabbed some water. He get the pads. Bell ring again. Grab a little bit of water. He back on the bag. He just kept moving, and like this, it was something to see. I'm blessed I got to like see it in person, and even Floyd was like, man, this is just me getting ready for this exhibition. I'd be in here for 2 more hours if this was a fight. I'm like, man, it's crazy how he's still just moving like that.
I remember after the fight, after the Mario Barrios fight, I know we didn't get out of the arena until about 3 o'clock in the morning. An hour later, they posting a video, Floyd running through Atlanta. You know what I mean? 4 o'clock in the morning after the Mario Barrios fight.
Yeah. That work ethic is you see what it did for him. So
yeah.
Most definitely. So you said you're 6'4". How tall is Taz?
Taz is an inch taller than me. He's 6'5".
6'5". I didn't know which one was taller. You were him. So Taz is taller than you.
Yeah.
Now, who gave you your nickname? The professor.
My dad did. My dad did. He just out of the blue one day, like when I turned pro, he I told everybody I was turning pro, and then he posted on his page that the professor's turning pro, and it just stuck. It stuck. But the main, like everybody always asks, like why where they come from, it's just because I wear glasses. They'll tell you I'm pretty unassuming. You know,
Well, I thought it was because your knowledge, your boxing IQ.
Well, the knowledge is there for sure, but like just off a presentation, first look, you see a guy with glasses and everything. Like when I bought my car some years ago, he asked the guy the deal, like, man, what does like he do for a living? That's my father was with me. He was like, what is it, IT? I said, man, I can't do shit with a computer, bro. Yeah.
Neither can Senior.
Hey, no drama here. I can't. I'm not one to judge.
No, that's a new feature, Miss Lord.
Senior is the mastermind. I couldn't do nothing.
No, that ain't. No, I can't take all the credit. That's you, Miss Lord.
Look, you see his background and you see my background, right?
Yeah.
You done came on the show. We getting special guests. We got Mike Fox. We had Brian Norman. You got a line wrapped around the corner. You're the queen, Miss Lord.
Yeah, no. I just love boxing, and I love the DMV fighters. I really do. I like their passion. It's like no other. The passion for the DMV and Baltimore fighters. They are so passionate about the sport, and they really put in a lot of time and effort to their craft. And Mike is one of those ones that I always respected. I mean, every time I seen him, I said, I got to get a picture between both y'all because I'm so short. I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
And, they're towering over me, and I still have them on my IG page. If y'all want to go follow me on my IG, it's Lori _Rize.
There you go. This ain't no free promo. Mike can drop his handles. This ain't no free promo for you, Miss Lord. You and Loyalty Promotions got to stay over there.
That's right. And Mike Fox is in my group, Loyalty Promotion of Boxing on Facebook. You guys can go over there and press the join button.
Yeah, I am. Lori popped out at I fought back in 2019. I fought in Philly. I was, shaking hands and I just seen her. I was like, hey, I didn't even know she was coming that day.
Yep. I was
just turned around and Miss Lloyd be right there.
Yeah, she just popped out.
Let me run a couple fights to you. Tell me your opinion. Let's talk about this Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr. What's your thoughts on that fight? How do you see that fight?
So look, the thing is, to me, there's a version of Devin Haney that Brian Norman can beat. And that's the version that fought Jose Ramirez last. But then there's a version of Devin Haney that I wonder if Brian Norman can contend with, and that's the Brian Norman. I mean, the Devin Haney that fought Regis Prograis and George Kambosos. That Devin Haney is going to present a lot of problems. It depends on which. It depends on which Devin Haney shows up. In all honesty, I want if Devin Haney's back behind his jab and he's using his jab and moving and grooving like he used to be known to do. It's probably gonna be a boxing lesson until 12. If he comes out like the way he kind of fought Jose Ramirez, I got Brian Norman. So we have to see which version of Devin shows up.
Now you I got to pick with the Haneys, and you just ran off 2 fights to me, right?
Right.
You said if he comes out like he came out in Regis Prograis and George Kambosos, he could beat Brian Norman.
Uh-huh.
When I look at the Regis Prograis fight, right?
Uh-huh.
Regis ain't even fight that night.
Right.
Regis just, I think Regis didn't really respect he didn't respect Devin. He didn't respect his power or anything. And I mean, Regis has said before, if I don't feel like you can punch, I'll just walk through you. But Devin, the thing is, even in that, it's Devin's job to stay disciplined. Like, you got some fighters that got something to prove. Like, I'll show you I can knock you. Like, yo, that's not what you do. If that's not what you do, don't try to start doing it now. You know what I mean? And I think that version, Devin had maybe something to prove to he had something to prove to the media who was calling him a weight bully. He had something to prove to Regis, like, bro, you can't box with me, and and he showed his ass that night.
Yeah. Now, do you think he's the same after the Ryan fight? Do you think he's going to be? You think he might be a little different fighter, a more and what's the right word to put?
Cautious.
Yeah, more cautious fighter now. Yeah, that's a good word. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. With the thing with Devin, I mean, he's went through like a lot of coaches and things like that. But one thing I did see is that he has Mickey Bay back in his corner, and the Devin I seen that works with Mickey Bay. He's sharp. He's a sharp boxer, sharp pure boxer. I think where Devin is in his career now, all of his adjustments are going to be more mental than like physical. He'll get, you got your strength and conditioning coach, you'll get stronger and things like that. But how you implement your game plan depends on the kind of mindset you go in with. And I can tell you the coach has a big effect on that. Even in sparring and being in the ring with Tank, I can see the difference when Kenny takes the lead versus when Calvin takes the lead. You know what I mean? Calvin's a little more more calculated, and I think Kenny knows that Tank. And I mean this with all respect. I think Kenny knows that nobody can take a punch from Tank, so Kenny will send him at not irresponsibly, but he'll send him at whoever he's fighting, and Calvin will try to get Tank to just keep him calmer a little bit. I feel like he's a little calmer with Calvin there, and with Kenny. Kenny, like, man, take him out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I got you, Kenny.
Calvin said that he trains Tank to punish people.
Yeah.
He likes Tank to go to 12 rounds.
Yeah,
Kenny said he likes him to knock him out.
Now listen, man, Kenny, I'm trying to tell you, like, Coach Kenny will sit there and watch. He'll watch a fighter, right? He'll watch a fight. Matter of fact, I'll tell you, well, we was up in DC up at Demond Gym.
Yeah.
Junior was fighting one of the kids. First round, Junior came out strong. Added a round, Coach Kenny said, "Come here." Whatever Coach Kenny told Junior in that corner.
Yeah.
When that bell rang, Shorty started crying and ain't want no more parts. And I done seen Coach Kenny do that with several different fighters. He had just watched and he'd be like, "Nah, this is what I want you to do. Go out there as soon as that bell ring and destroy him. He do not belong in there with you." So it's like, and one thing I realized about Coach Kenny, he understands his fighter and their capabilities.
Absolutely.
So like a guy like Tank, you can send him into the fire and he coming back.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So like, I get it. And then the thing I like about Calvin and Kenny is how they work together.
Absolutely.
And you don't see the head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like even when we were getting ready for Barrios, I remember Calvin had to fly home really quick. He flew home for like a day or so, a family thing, I think, graduation or something like that. But Kenny,
that might have been when his twins graduated. I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, something like that. And Kenny just stepped in, took the reins, and until Calvin got back, and everything just works very fluid. And that I can speak to that camp. It worked very fluid. Both of them work together very well. And I mean, and I got a lot of love for Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin. They're like my uncles from up Baltimore.
That's good. That and they sure do like you. That's one thing I know for sure, and two things for certain. They think very highly of you, Tez, and your father.
Yeah. No, that's what I love about Calvin too. I tell anybody, like, even through all these years, like, anytime he see my father, it's always love, and like he'll, like, even when he sees me, he'll tell me, like, yeah, man, his father helped me get started back in the amateurs way back, And like that's what I love. Like the story never changed. The story never changed, and that's he tells the story as it the same way every time, and that just speaks to him. That just speaks to him and his integrity.
Now I want you to do me a favor, okay?
Okay.
I want you to tell your father he be making my day when he puts these little funny ass videos up there, and then he commentates at the very end of them.
Yeah.
And he starts laughing. When he starts laughing, he be saying, "I don't know what that."
Yeah, he
is
so
funny.
tickled, man.
He is hilarious. He makes my day. Like, sometimes I might be having a little off day or something, or be at the doctor's office, and I'll be cracking up laughing at him. Have you ever seen any of his reels, Senior? Oh, he's hilarious.
You gotta send me his page.
Yeah, definitely do. He's funny. He's hilarious. He be having, I was like, man, you be having too much time. He said, man, I just be seeing the videos, man. And they don't even take long to make. And then I see, I said, "Oh, he up for another one. He up on another one."
He is hilarious. You got to go.
Yeah.
And then when he breaks it down, like one coach's opinion, and tell him I'm gonna need another sweatshirt, by the way.
Yeah, if you got anything, bro, laying around.
Yeah, I'll buy it. You know me. I
for
support.
sure.
But
It's two people up here, Miss Lori.
What'd you say?
It's two people up here.
Who?
So you only get a shirt for you. You only get a sweatshirt for you.
Well, you got to buy your own, damn it.
I'm just saying, but I'm just saying you ain't say that you sing and you want one too or anything. If I'm
Senior.
going to Mike Fox to get me one, I would have got you one too, Miss Lord.
Well, we got to get something to wear to Mike Fox's fight. Mike, you got any merch?
I'm trying. I got some shirts made. I'm trying to get in touch with the guy to like pick them up. He done ghosted me, man. Man.
You ain't paid him, did you?
No, I know where. I know where to get them, but like I'm having. I'm waiting to hear. I was waiting to hear from him because he told me to pick them up last Monday. I was having a little bit of car trouble.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get back in touch with him, make sure we can meet on the day before the fight for sure. But
yeah,
I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know, yeah, because I'll drive up there and pick up something for me and Senior.
Yeah.
Oh, now you want to pick up something from you and
Yeah,
Senior?
I'm trying to pick up. Look, Senior, I'm trying to make up now. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize, Senior. Damn.
Don't apologize. Just don't let it happen again. That's the problem.
You see how he treats me, Mike?
Yeah.
We're like freaking back.
I sense the love.
I knew I liked Mike. I knew I liked Mike.
Senior is the best person to be on a podcast with. Me and him are like, we go at it. Yes, you are. He is. I got to give him his props. He's very knowledgeable.
What do he say on the wire? She. Nah.
Senior's a good guy. He's very fun to be on here with. Our personalities are so different, but then again, I know when he wants me to shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. That's why I let you rock. That's why I ain't say this shit. That's your baby. That's why I let you rock.
I love Mike. I'm the one that says I want Mike Fox to come on here.
Yeah. I appreciate the call too.
I'm gonna get a little closer to your weight division. 154, 147 around that area. We got Virgil Ortiz and Bouts. They trying to make that fight. Oscar, they demanded. The demands are high in that fight. If we get it, we get it. If not. But what's your thoughts on that fight? Who wins that fight?
I think I'm picking Bouts. I would pick Bouts in that fight. I mean, they talk about this is my thing about Bouts is one thing is they talk about like his resume is kind of light, but like they thought Roman Villa was gonna beat him when Bouts won that fight, and they thought and then they didn't start calling Stanionis a bum until Bouts beat him. So I think those are two guys that are very very much very much credit worthy on the resume. And I think Virgil, and looking at fights with like Madrimov and Boachuk, he took a lot of punches. Like everybody say, man, Bouts ain't fought nobody, but I mean, like when the skills match up together, I mean, great, both of them, great fighters. Both of them can be the future. This could be the next great rivalry for that next generation. But like, I would pick Bouts because Bouts shows better defense. Bouts shows better defensive capabilities. Like Virgil had to walk through a little bit of fire to beat Boachuk and Madrimov. Now, what would we see? What would Bouts do against him? We won't know until he fights a guy like that. But as far as that, they talk about that's next. But then when I see Virgil's promoter talking about they want $10 million, and it sounds like to me it kind of sounds like they're trying to price themselves out a little bit, unless they're trying to get Turkey Al-Sheikh involved, and then Oscar and Eddie can just sit back and collect. But for the type of money they asking for, it's not seeming like they're gonna need somebody to put that up. I don't think Eddie will put that up by himself. I don't think Oscar will put that up by himself.
Right.
How do you feel? What's your thoughts on Turkey Al-Sheikh? What's your thoughts on Turkey?
I mean, I think it's a good thing and a bad thing sometimes. Just in the sense he's making some great cards like that Benavidez card and everybody on that card. It's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be an amazing card. Dula Mason, all them, they all on that card. But we have the one thing about Turkey Al-Sheikh is that because he has all that money, everybody does what he says. You know what I mean? Because the thing I don't like is that when Super Matias beat Alberto Puello, he jumps in the ring and says, "You're gonna fight Dalton Smith next." What about the rematch clause that Alberto Puello had? So he just don't even get to fight for his title that he's contractually obligated for. So my thing is, if you're gonna be a presence in the sport, I mean, you still gotta carry it a certain way. He's just throwing enough money at situations that everybody just kind of let him do what he does, let him do what he wants. And for me, that's not cool. That's not how business is supposed to go. So it's a good. There's good and bad to his presence in the sport.
Right. He does got some. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't care too much for him being in the sport because somebody has to tell him the ins and outs. He doesn't. Only thing he wants to do is just keep throwing people in the ring. You know, he does put on very competitive fights, but like you said, when you have a mandatory, he got to understand that part of it too. You know,
I'm sure he had some people that would like sit down with him and like, well, hold on, there's this and this, man. We said we should do it this way. Now, if he decides no, this is how I want it done, I'm like, they still work for him, so they're like, I don't think, like I said, there's good and bad that comes with. I think, but that's with anybody. There's good and bad comes with, because he got so much money. You know,
he got a lot of money.
Just kind of let him do what he wants. I mean, yes, you the money, but like when he gets involved, all the promoters gotta do is sit back and collect their little the 20% that and that's the industry standard. They collect their money. They get a big check. The fighters get a big check. The promoters get broken off their percentage, and then the things just. But we get good. The plus side to that is we get really good fights. We get really competitive cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm very November 22nd. I'm almost upset that I'm fighting that day because Abdullah Mason's fighting for a world title. Brian Norman and Devin Haney are fighting for a world title. David Benavidez is fighting Anthony Yard. For a world title. That's like a dope card. But I'm going to be asleep the whole day, resting up for my fight. So I'll have to hear about it.
What time is it going to be here when they start fighting? Because I know the time difference.
My guess is like the early evening, like 6 or 7, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, because I thought the last time, it started like at 5 in the morning here or something.
No, I think that was over Japan.
That was just the one in Japan?
Yeah, that's for anyway.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, that's mostly Inoue fights and Australian fights.
I got you. All right. That's why I got Senior here to keep me in line.
Yeah. That's the two I think it is. T.O. Shakur, what's your thoughts on T.O. Shakur? If we can get that fight, they say we're gonna get it, but what's your thoughts on that fight?
If we get that fight, I would be rooting for Shakur Stevenson. I mean, he's hard to hit. He's a great boxer. Now, Teofimo is very, very athletic, but he's been down before. He's not always locked in. But the thing about Teofimo is he locks in for the fights. If you look at his track record, he locks in for the fights that they don't think he's going to win, and then he kind of stinks it up for the fights he's supposed to win. If you look when he fought the African guy, I keep forgetting his name.
To go.
Huh?
That was to go, right? To go.
No, not to go. What? I can't believe I always gap his name. Richard Comey.
Oh, okay.
Richard Comey. He wasn't supposed to he was coming off of a kind of a stinker actually at the Harbor, and then he puts Comey away. He fights one. I think I fight a couple fights in between him and the Lomachenko fight. No, he fights the Lomachenko fight right after that. He looks brilliant. Then he fights George Kambosos, who he was supposed to dog walk. He loses. And then he goes to 140. He looks good in the debut. Then Sandor Martin, he kind of stinks it up. So when he has like somebody that's not supposed to win that, and that's an interesting thing. He turns it on when he needs to, but like you can't. That can't. I don't feel like that can't last against a guy like Shakur, who's always pretty focused and still has a lot to. I think he still feels he has a lot to prove. So I'm going with Shakur.
Okay.
That's a good look. Yeah. It's
My last
Shakur
fight
and
for you. My last. Hold on, Lloyd. Let me give him my last fight.
No, all right.
We got Mark Dawson versus Michael Fox. Who you got in that fight?
Man, it's levels to this, man. He ain't fought nobody. He hasn't fought anybody tough enough. He's not like yeah, he from Philly. He say he don't duck no smoke and all that, but bro, you ain't fought nobody worth ducking. He's got a lot of losing records on his resume. And we're focused. I'm working on getting back to the world championship level. So November 22nd, expect to see the difference in levels, and expect to see me with my hand raised.
Most definitely. Your hands gonna get rose. You better believe that. You gonna hear me screaming all the way. I don't care if I'm sitting in the back, but I'm not. I'm gonna buy my ticket so I can be right on up there so you can hear me screaming.
Yeah, I already know. I know Lloyd don't be sitting in the back. I know you.
No, I sit up front row.
Right.
I gotta touch the ring.
TTM Zay threw one last fight at you. Pitbull versus Roach.
Come on, man. Lamar Rose Jr. for the win, man. But in all honesty, I pick him. Besides the fact that we've known each other since we were 5 years old, if you actually break down the skill sets, Lamar Rose Jr.'s counterpunching is like very good. He's a very, very efficient counterpuncher, and I think most of Isak Cruz's adjustments are, I'm just going to apply more pressure. Where I think Lamar knows how to, get on the front foot, and then he knows how to counter when trouble's coming at him. So, I would pick him regardless. I would base it off of his counterpunching ability.
Have you sparred Lamont?
I sparred Lamont a lot. Like coming up as kids, and then like when he fought Hector Garcia, I was one of his main sparring partners when he defended his belt against the Irish guy Fergal McCrory. I was one of his sparring partners, and fights before that too, like fights years before that too. So we put a lot of work in together. Him and the entire No Excuse Lamar Rose Jr. Shout out to Ben Johnson. Also shout out to Jordan Roach. I've never sparred Jordan Roach, obviously, weird things, but he, those guys, that whole mob is, they vicious. And shout out to the Amateurs too. Hassan, he just got a W, and there was a few other guys fighting in the Silver Glove. They all look great.
We might have a surprise next week. Mentioning Roach, yeah. We might. I'm working on a little something.
Nice.
So, I can't wait for that fight. Now that fight is in November, right?
Mine?
No, Roach and Pitbull.
Nah, December 6th.
Oh, his is December 6th. Why am I getting that? I thought you fought December 6th. You fight November
22nd.
Yeah, November 22nd.
You fight November 22nd, not December 6th. I mean, December 26th. Wait a minute, December 22nd. Shit. You tell I'm getting old, Mike. I'm getting old.
Look, I fight November 22nd. Lamont fights December 6th. So that's like 2 weeks after.
All right. Why did I think they fought in November?
Because you old.
Because I'm old. Right. I know it, damn it.
Time is flying, man. Time goes by really fast.
Man, I tell you, I used to.
No, I'm still young. Miss Lloyd the only one old. I'm still young.
I'm the only one old.
That's between y'all now. I ain't got nothing to do.
Look, we do this all the time. We have a good time, Mike. This show right here, we have a good time. And Squeeze is on here too. Oh man, that's if we really get the rolling then.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
And we hope to have you back November 23rd, 24th, 25th, somewhere around that time, so we can congratulate you on your win. Fresh off of Mark Dawson. I'm gonna call it a Mark Dawson knockout. You say you reinventing yourself to the world. Mark Dawson knockout.
Yeah, man. Let's go, man. I'm for sure looking to, like I said, entertain and show the difference. Show the difference in experience, man. Because I got this will be my 31st professional fight, and I've been.
Congratulations.
Thank you. As of lately, I've been in with with tough opposition, whether I won or lost. We've been in there with a better crop of guys than he has, and it's going to show November 22nd.
Yes, and then you never came with an excuse, ever. That's one thing I liked about you. You know what I mean? Win, lose, or draw. You never came back with, this happened because, You never did. You just came back better than before. Each time you get
Always.
better
That's
and
always
better.
the goal. That's always the goal. The goal is always growth, man. So, you know, yeah.
I
So we
appreciate you
do.
coming on here, champ. I
Thank,
really
thank
do.
you. I
My,
appreciate
you
it.
know, that makes my heart feel good that you even. I only asked you one time. You said, "Yeah, sure, no problem."
Yeah, for sure. Come on, man. As soon as when I seen you, I was in the messages. I was like, oh yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Miss Lori got that strong. She might be old, but she got that strong arm. She got that reach.
Well, no, I just love he knows I love him and his
Yeah.
brother. He
Hey.
knows and the whole DMV knows that I support them 100%.
Yeah, man.
And Baltimore. Of course, Baltimore,
Lori get to jumping up and down when you see. I'm like, oh, what's up? You know what I mean? It's always great energy. Anytime it's great energy when I see Lori. So, you know, I never.
Thank you.
Never mind. Yeah, it's never a thing, man.
Thank you so much.
we all appreciate you.
Oh, bless your heart. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. And don't
Senior
forget,
does too.
You are. You ain't all that though, but you are all right, Miss Lori. You are.
Senior be acting funny. He know.
Senior crazy. Senior crazy.
Hey, man, I'm kind of curious now. I gotta send Miss Lori a text to sing you. I gotta reach out to you because I'm kind of curious now.
What's that?
So let me ask you this question. So when you was in Vegas for the Mario Barrios camp, your mom wasn't there with you?
No, I don't know who you think you saw it. My mom was not.
For real? They told me that. All right. Listen. Remember that night that everybody had to leave?
You gonna get his father in trouble.
Remember that night everybody.
My parents ain't together.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that was your. Well, remember that night everybody had to leave the gym, and they said that was your mother in the back.
Oh no.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know who said that. But no, my mother was at home. My dad was at home. I was out there with Calvin and them. I would call back home and just let them know, keep them updated. But nah, I went out there by myself.
Oh, nah, that's why I was like, then when you was looking crazy, I'm like, hold up. They told me, they was like, no, that was your. That's why I was like, that was your mom out there. I was trying to give her some proof for what she did.
Yeah, no. Well, let me say shout out to my mother. She's always been supportive, but she's always been behind the scenes. You know what I mean? But she lets the spotlight, you know, be on us. But no. She wouldn't have came out to Vegas. Not for that. She would have went out to Vegas to go have fun herself.
Yeah, no, it was like that's Mike Fox mom. So I was like, all right, I ain't never said that's what they told me. So I was like, all right, I'm over it.
No. She ain't going all the way to Vegas to sit in no dusty gym.
Listen, hey, that's why I'm like, hold up, something ain't right.
Yeah.
We know what your dad thinks about you, Boxing. What is your mom? Because with me being a woman and seeing my son in the ring, I would be a nervous wreck. What is she like? Does she get nervous when you come fight night or anything?
Yes, she just yelled at me my last fight. I got punched like one time. She yelled at me. I said, calm down, Mom. I literally yelled that out, and then everybody started laughing. But like, you know, the thing about it is, she when we were younger, she was always nervous. Now we're getting older. I think she's trying to become more comfortable with it, but now she's getting older, and she's just like it makes her skittish. And then
her nerves even worse now.
Yeah. It just it's worse now. I tell her, I'm always do the best I can to be safe, but it's a dangerous, line of work.
It is. You put your life on the line every time you step in that ring.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I salute you, Mike. I
appreciate you.
Let everybody know how they can follow you, Mike.
I saw you. I know you. You got one in one time. You did a what you did? You did an exhibition or you did a fight?
No, I was fighting. I fought from 49 to 51.
You talking about when your teeth came out?
No. Wait a minute, Mike. I'm gonna tell you about that in a second.
Talking about when your teeth came out.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about at Mykal's or in DC? I fought at Mykal's 8th Avenue, and I fought in DC Southeast.
Oh, I had heard about him. I ain't seen him, but like.
I'll tell you this. The one at Mykal's 8th Avenue, I sold that bitch out. Do you hear me?
Ooh,
everybody had on Lori Reed shirts, said the Fountain of Youth across the back.
That's what's up.
Jake Smith will tell you, I sold that whole arena out. I had restaurants that shut down just to come watch me. Just to come watch me. Now, see, after I fought that and after I fought in D.C., I went to Kansas City where the Masters,
Yeah.
the Masters fight, they have them tournaments there.
Oh, okay.
I went there, I fought there, and then I went to the Brawl in the Bronx, and we did.
Oh, you did. Okay, so you did a few of them.
Yeah, I had 11, 12, 13 fights in the Masters.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
You actually got in there, got busy.
Yeah, I was 11-2.
Yeah, you. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. So, a senior, you gotta let her coach you for yours.
No. I ain't. I let my son. I let Junior get in there. I don't do no boxing.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, he got a son.
No, I let Junior go in there. Nah, that ain't for me no more. No.
I feel it. Respect.
I like to get him ready.
Yeah.
He's gonna make his daddy a millionaire.
Yeah, man. He's making the investment early.
I know that's right.
Shout out to Customer Respins, man, all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, man. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. But Mike, man, appreciate you for coming on the show. Don't be no stranger around here. We do closing arguments, but before we do closing arguments, I want you to let everybody know how they can follow you. I want you to shout out your next fight, you know what I mean, and let everybody know where they can get tickets.
Yeah. So listen, the next fight is November 22nd. I'm taking on Dawson, the main event. It's gonna be a great card at Live Casino in Hanover, Maryland, man. Y'all make sure y'all put it up, man. Shout out to Jetta Promotions, man. Putting probably one of the best cards in the DMV, or the best card in the DMV of the year. This is probably it. And if y'all can find me on Instagram and Twitter or X, whatever they want to call it these days, at Professor Mike. I see it on the screen right there, at Professor Mike on all socials. And then if y'all looking for tickets, man, like I said, try to get in contact with one of the fighters. Y'all can hit me up in the DMs or anything. I'll either meet you there, or I'll have your tickets waiting for you at the box office. You'll just have to present your ID. If not me, try to get in touch with one of the fighters, man. Any of the fighters. It's just like 12 fights that night, man. Try to get in touch, get your ticket from us, and then you can skip the online fees on the websites, on Access and all that. So, man, that's incentive to hit up, save you a little money, hit up the fighters, man. And shout out to anybody that's, that's coming through, especially government workers. I know the furlough may or may not be ending soon. Anybody that's got putting some extra, that's putting their hard earneds towards, helping us pursue our dreams, man, I appreciate y'all very much. And happy Veterans Day. Veterans Day is about to come up in a couple hours. Happy Veterans Day. Shout out to my grandfather, Arthur Fox, retired Air Force. And man, shout out to all active military, retired military. Thank y'all for y'all service.
Yes, absolutely.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks.
Oh, and shout out to the Rize Podcast. I'm tripping, man. Shout out to the Rize Podcast. Thanks for having me. I will be back whenever y'all need me.
You appreciate it,
no, make sure we have you back.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you.
Closing arguments, Lloyd. What you got? Shout out to Mykal Fox, man. Got his event coming up November 22nd. Appreciate him for coming through and chopping it up with the Rize Podcast. Shout out to Miss Lloyd for making things happen, man. She might be old, but she got that strong arm.
No, I don't. For real. No, I don't. But I got a little connections here and there. I'm just an old lady that likes boxing. That's all I am. But I want to thank the chat for being. We got the best chat that on social media. We really do. They interact. They end up, asking questions. Sorry we didn't get to all your questions today. We hope we did a good enough job for you guys. Make sure you guys, if you are in the area or something, hit Mike Fox up. And we Upton also has a fighter on that card, Mojo. Yes, Mojo is going to be on that card too. So you can also go by the gym or something and see how you can get some tickets there if you live in Baltimore. But definitely hit him up. Go follow him on IG, on Twitter, and on Facebook. He's on Facebook too, under Mike Fox. Now he spells his name different, but it's Mykal. So not Mike. So my Mykal Fox. So go follow him. This was a great show. Senior did a wonderful job facilitating this and asking questions. Thank you, chat. I thank you for having me on here with you again, Senior. I really do, from the bottom of my heart.
I appreciate you for rocking with me, Miss Laura.
You know, you rocking, I'm rolling, my friend.
That's hey, and just like that, see y'all. What's the day?
Today is Monday.
It is. Damn.
See
y'all hump day. See y'all hump day.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cuz all this life we ain't put on with it. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. Now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.